There are thousands of caves and crevices around the world that serve different purposes, such as shelters for indigenous people or habitats for threatened and endangered animal species. There have been some chilling discoveries inside caves that shock the whole world. Hello viewers. Today, we're going to talk about 10 shocking discoveries inside the cave. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for regular updates. Let's get started. Number 10. Cave Galaxy. The Maya, a Mesoamerican society noted for their complex construction and advanced knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, and more, believed caverns were where they could speak with their gods. The Maya civilization ruled Central America, including areas of southwestern Mexico, thousands of years ago. The Maya's works have been seen for years, but their new discovery is drawing attention. Scientists have discovered a galaxy of caves where the ancient Maya worshipped their gods and performed rituals. These caves yielded thousands of jades and stone tools, as well as human sacrifices, during the drought that ended the empire. These caves helped scientists find hidden facts. Number 9. Mammoth Artifacts. The Mammoth Cave National Park in Kentucky has almost 400 miles of underground passages and tunnels, and scientists have found countless antiquities there. Over the years, scientists have found artifacts left behind by the early prehistoric indigenous people living in the cave, such as cannery torches, mussel shells, gourd bowls, and woven sandals. In some cases, they have found human remains near the entrances and miles deep inside the cave. These human remains are always treated with dignity and respect in accordance with local custom. Number 8. Earliest Americans. For over 100 years, there has been discussion over when people first landed in the Americas, and this recent discovery has further fueled the debate. Archaeologists have found evidence that people arrived in America earlier than 13,500 years ago. Researchers found a cave in the desert mountains of north-central Mexico that suggests humans arrived in America 30,000 years ago. The experts took care of thousands of stone tools that they think the people who lived there brought there. A few animal bones were also found, and human DNA was found in the cave's soil layers. Number 7. Oldest human. The Sterkfontein Caves in northwestern Johannesburg, South Africa, are a UNESCO World Heritage Site called the Cradle of Humankind. The site has hundreds of fossils of human ancestors called Australopithecus, and in 1936, the first fossil of an adult ancient human was found there. In June 2022, fossils of early human ancestors from 3.4 million to 3.6 million years ago were found at the spot. According to a study, the newly discovered fossils are about 1 million years older than the fossils that were previously thought to be the earliest human ancestors. Number 6. Crystalline human sacrifice. Belize's Tapir Mountain Nature Reserve has Aktum to Mitchell-Mucknell Cave, found 1989. The cave includes multiple skeletons of victims the Maya killed over a millennium ago to placate their gods. Swim inside the terrifying cave and walk through a river for 1 kilometer to reach the sacrifice site. Scientists claim that these people were killed in a horrific fashion, and their ages range from 1-year-old babies to adults. To reach the back of the cave, you must travel another 1.5 kilometers amid gigantic stones and cavernous passageways. A 7-year-old and a 15-year-old were chained and slain in the cave. Several 20 to 45-year-olds are also buried. Most believe the bones belong to victims the Maya killed to placate Chalk, their rain deity, or the underworld gods. Number 5. New Dead Sea Scrolls, a 6,000-year-old mummy. An ancient fragment of a book nobody knows about was found in the Qumran caves on the Dead Sea's northern shores during special excavations by the Israeli Antiquities Authority. The first fragment of the book was found in 1961. The newly discovered fragments contained verses from Zechariah 8:16-17 and Nahum 5:6-8. The wording of this book is distinct from other known manuscripts that have been uncovered in the past, signaling the unique evolution of the standardized Hebrew Bible. Number 4. Children's Skull Cups. Since its discovery, the Children's Skull Cup has baffled archaeologists. In this find, scientists unearthed the remains of prehistoric people who had been consumed by other people. A girl and a 3-year-old were found dead in the cave. These corpses demonstrate cannibalism. Greeks eat lots of bones for their marrow. Long bones and ribs have been broken open, and soft tissue has been deliberately torn away from other bones, leaving gouges and slash marks. 3 skulls, including the children's, were carefully shaped into bowls or cups. According to Sylvia, the zigzag patterns etched into a forearm bone produce a bizarre design. Number 3. Cut Outlaw Loveless. The headless body parts were found in a cave in Idaho 40 years ago. They belonged to an outlaw who killed his wife with an axe in 1916 and then vanished after escaping jail. When a family was looking for arrowheads in a cave near dubious Idaho, they found body parts. The dead person's body was covered in burlap and put in a shallow grave. On March 30, 1991, a young girl exploring the same cave found a hand that had been dried out and preserved. The team started digging and soon found a burlap-wrapped arm, 2 legs, and other body parts nearby. The town government asked for help from Idaho State. Number 2. Cave paintings. It's just as common to use pictures that are easy to grasp as it is to use words to explain things. Social media makes it easier to express ourselves. We utilized drawings 15,000 years ago before writing. Instead, people of the contemporary age came to the Vizier Valley of southwestern France to study the seasonal movements of numerous sorts of wildlife. The cave was on a cliff face with a stunning view of the valley below. Since the cave was found in 1940, the photos they took within have captured the attention of both scholars and the general public. Number 1. Lost Fleet. Wall sculptures at Dar al-Bari depict a sea miracle. The undiscovered land of Punt, often known as the Land of God, sends cargo ships with rare flora, animals, and incense across the ocean. Hatshepsut, which honored Egypt's longest ruling female pharaoh, who ruled over 2 decades in the 15th century BC, authorized the carvings. Her empire ruled over 2 million people. Egyptologists have debated the engraving's interpretation since the mid-19th century. Oxford Egyptologist John Baines says, some have claimed Punt was inland or non-existent. A sequence of remarkable discoveries on a lonely Red Sea coast stretch ended the discussion. That's it for today. What do you think about these discoveries? Tell us in the comments section. Please like and share our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for regular updates.